Did Jesus claim to be God in the Synoptic Gospels? Yes. Many critics state that he never claimed to be God in the Synoptic Gospels, and he only claims to be God in the Gospel of John, which is usually uh, dated at about 95, in the 90s AD, whereas the Synoptic Gospels, let's say Gospel of Matthew, that I'm going to be quoting, was much earlier. Depending on who claims what, the Christian biblical scholars will place it early, and they are within their rights because they provide a certain level of evidence, whereas the agnostic or atheist biblical scholars will place it later. I don't want to go into detail about it, but the Gospel of Matthew is much earlier. Now, in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus is being tried by Caiaphas and the Sanhedrin, and the Caiaphas asks him, "Are you?" I'm going to paraphrase. "Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?" And Jesus says, "You've said it, and from now on you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of the power of God, and coming on the clouds of heaven." Now, the Caiaphas tears his robes and claims Jesus blasphemed. So let's analyze that. Well, it was not a blasphemy to claim to be a Messiah who was supposed to be a human being. So when Jesus says, refers to himself as the Son of Man, he refers to the book of Daniel. In the book of Daniel, there's this figure of Son of Man who appears to be equal to God, comes on the clouds of heaven, which refers only to the divine being. Clouds of heaven indicate God. And so Jesus says that he is that Son of Man. He is equal with God because he sits on the right hand of the Father, and he comes on the clouds of heaven. So he makes himself equal to God by being on the right hand of God, of the power, and also he gives himself divine attributes of coming on the clouds of heaven. So this is an obvious claim to divinity. He, since the Messiah claiming to be a Messiah was not blasphemy, obviously Caiaphas reacts to his words, understanding them as the claim to divinity.